Hello everyone. I just got back from a weekend with my niece and we did Anna Griffin's Create Spring 2026. I think this is the fourth event she's attended with me. So I did 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then I've done 8. And I think this was the fourth one she went with me on, because we started in the Create 10 in 24. Then she went with me last spring, and then she went back with me in the fall, so then she came with this one. So it's fun doing stuff with her, and we had a blast. We don't scrapbook, but we made a ton of cards. We were just going through our head and our list of people we needed to make cards for the year. So I've got all my adult cards made, other than a couple that I couldn't do while she was there, because one of them's her anniversary card, and the second one is her husband's card, and I didn't want us to duplicate the card. My adult ones are done all the way through the end of September, as far as I know, unless I've missed one, and if I've missed one, I've got extras I can pull out of this stash that I made. So I think I made 16 cards. And I started another one, and I don't remember why I didn't finish it. There was a reason, and I told her I was going to finish it at the house, but I don't remember what that reason was. I ended up finishing 16. I think she made 14, I think. We just had fun. We just went to town. We did a couple. We did 8. I guess I should say I did 8 of the ones from this class, and then we just put our own spin on things like she always says. So she gives you the techniques and stuff, and then you just put your spin on it and it's yours. So anyway, this was a lot of fun. It was it's grace, love, and courage. It's hope, home, and something for the fall. There are 3 H's. I forget what the fall event. Those were 2 of them. I forget what the last one is. Anyway, I went ahead and did the fall event and just signed up for it because with HSN and QVC, with whatever they got going on with filing for bankruptcy and trying to get reestablished, and I was afraid to take a chance that this would not be here in the fall, even though I like getting it on Easy Pay. So I'm a member too, so I got, the good price after after event sale. So I went ahead and signed up for the fall one just so I wouldn't miss it. So I'm gonna pull these out. This box was stacked, you guys, and you can see how much came out of it already. I mean, how much paper we used, because you got a good inch probably now into the box. So we used a lot of paper out of this year. So I'll go through these real quick. I did put my scraps into separate envelopes instead of like I did last year and have them everywhere, because that was a big old mess last year when I was trying to film. So this first day was Grace. And you had 3 separate classes during the day for each collection. And Grace, the paper collection, is called Rose. I don't know if these are going to appear on HSN or not. I can't answer that. What I can tell you is she does have what she's calling the ultimate craft kits, like she did last year, for sale in the event. So I'm assuming they will be available somewhere. I just can't tell you when. The only thing I can tell you is if you're looking for the specific collections, this one's going to be called Rose. And here's the photo mats. And this is what we had left. And I like it because they're double-sided. And then the fronts are just, the colors. So there's the photo mats. We used some of the ribbon. I don't remember on what, because we didn't tie bows. So I don't remember what we used it on. We may not have used this on anything. I guess we'll find out. We didn't use the twine I didn't. I don't remember what it was used for. It may have just been on the scrapbook pages or a project we didn't make in the cards. We didn't make every card. We picked and chose what we wanted to make. It's got the journal cards, which I I don't even think we got into these because she took some. Yeah, this one's not open. She took some to make cards with for her son, who's in the Air Force. That was more themed to that kind of stuff. So she took some of the journal cards too. And then we had a couple sentiments left. Enjoy every moment and kind heart, bright spirits. We had 3 of these left. We had flowers, which was pink and yellow. I love the yellow. Now, I think she may have done something different with the yellow ones, maybe in scrapbooking, or maybe made the card that we didn't do. I don't know, but I was upset and bummed that I didn't use the yellow, so I made my own card with the yellow. Obviously, you get a ton of gold flourishes, and these were fun. Here's the borders that we had left. The borders were pretty. It just dawned on me. I don't know what I did with the dies that go into this. I don't know. It just dawned on me. They're not here. I should have showed the dies first. I don't know what I did with the dies. I know I came home with them because I saw them when I came home. I don't know what I did with them. Oh, here they are. They're standing behind me. I'll show these in a minute. I was putting stuff away yesterday, obviously, and missed those. Okay. So here's the borders. You had eight of each. So we had 8 of this one, 8 of this one, and then 8 of this one. And this one's got some gold foiling in it. This one didn't. That was the last one was the only one with gold foiling. So we used some of the borders. And, I mean, when you buy the box, it's only for one person. So you get a lot of stuff in it. So I just buy the box and me and her share. So if we run out of something, we improvise. It's in the kit because it's not made for 2 people. It's made for 1. And then you have a ton of extras to do your own thing with. But my extras is sharing with her. So this was some of the scraps we had left. This was the foil paper we had. This sagey green is really pretty. And then this, I guess it's like a rosy color. She had these for sale individually too. The sagey green one. I didn't buy those, even though I love green. These were the title things that we had, and I used one of those. We had some inserts left and some envelopes, and then we had 2 cards left, and I think they're the same. Nope, they're different, I think. Nope, they're the same. We didn't use these 2 cards, so I still have 2 cards I can use that are already ready to roll. And we didn't use a lot of paper out of this kit. There's a couple bigger scraps. Let me show it this way. So, I can get it going. Well, nope, it's going to be a pain, I think. I'm trying to remember how I did this last year, because let's do it this way. So you can see the front and the back. I loved this one. This is the one I wanted to use. So I used it in what I wanted to do with it. And there's some gold foiling on these. So there's that, and then there's that one, and there's the back. So this was the paper we had left. 12 by 12 papers. We didn't use a lot of paper out of that. We used mainly just the cards and foil. So let me get all this stuff back together and put away. And I'll see if I can figure out what cards belong in it for this kit. I probably won't be able to find them, but we'll see. If you've never done one of these and you get the opportunity to, you need to. They're fun. I don't do the craft room because me and her end up going somewhere afterwards and doing our own thing. So I don't do the craft room. I know people love it. Me and her just do our own thing. And, so yeah. If they're on HSN again, you can do easy pay with them. But like I said, I was just afraid to take a chance because I don't know what's going on. Okay, let me see if I can find the cards I made. Give me a second. Let me drag them out of here. If I can, I'm trying to sort by day since I'm going through them. I think that was second day. I think that came out of, nope, that came out of that. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. I guess it doesn't really matter. I was just trying to keep them in order of how we made them. Oh, these two are from a separate kit, that's why. I'm confusing myself. It doesn't take much, you guys. Okay, I think I got them sorted. So, this was the first one we made. Give yourself grace. It was really simple. And there's the inside I chose. So just really simple, easy to make. She usually starts off with easy things and goes harder, but some of her cards yesterday were, in the end, were a little bit simpler than her norm. So, I don't know. This was the second card I made from the class. And it stands up, so when you open it, you've got this little, I don't know what the concept of it is, but you can see stuff here. So yeah, don't know the concept of it, but other than it adds bulk to the card. So, made that, and then this went down it. And this actually is folded, so when you stand it up, this is supposed to fold in, and this is supposed to do this to be like a dimensional card. I don't know. Will anybody ever use it that way? Probably not, because they won't realize it does that. It's bulky. But none of these were terribly big like last year's. The big one we didn't do. That was like the quilling style one. We didn't do that one because I didn't enjoy that part last year. And I still have those cards because I don't know what to do with them because you cannot send them in the mail. This is the one I used the yellow roses for. This embossing folder was a Simon Says stamp one that she pulled out of her stash. This mom is from an old collection of Anna's of dies. I forget the name of them, but I had gotten a second set of those in a D-stash, and I gave them to my niece. So we pulled those out. So I used mom. And then this example was something that was in her project box. So it's not the same thing, but I kind of went with the inspiration for it. Okay, so that was class day 1. Day 2 is Jack. And this is the one we went to town on. And I don't think I've ever used this much stuff in one of these creative events as we used in this class. Because this was more masculine themed. But it wasn't pinky and frou-frou-y she doesn't like it either. So these more muted tones were right up our alley for everything, really. Okay, but you got this beautiful gold or blue satin ribbon. You got embellishments that we use a lot of, and gold pieces. I was trying to scoot them down a little bit. So we had those left. We had some sentiment tags, and this is some of the stuff she took to send to her son later. She's gonna make cards, and then she can just send them to him. So we had some of those left. She took some of the journal cards to put inside of things if she needed to. This was the twine we had left. This was our scraps. So these were the photo mats we had left. As you can see, I don't remember how many photo mats are here, but you can see this is what we had left. I'll do the back. I love the plaids. No surprise there. So this, I mean, this was pretty thick when we got it. So yeah, we went to town on those. These were the sentiments we had left. We had no envelopes left because we did our own thing with some of them. We didn't use any of these, but she took a page of these because there were 2 pages of the same thing. So she took a page of these to make cards, and she'd have those if she needed them. The borders. This is what we had left. Oops, that piece needs to go in there. And this is, I guess it's like a greeny on underneath the gold tone. Then you got this blue one that we loved, and then this geometric shaped one. I'm not doing a very good job showing that, am I? So those were the borders we had left. And then these are the, let's see, this is the foil paper. This is a dark blue that matches this ribbon to a T, probably. And I ordered a pack of this from her event sale. So it was 6 pieces of blue and 6 pieces of gold. And then this was the paper we had left. These were the bigger scraps I had. And then I loved this pattern. So there's this pattern in the floral, and then this pattern again this way. I like the blue one better, but I still like this one. Oh well. I just ripped that. That's probably good. Just get rid of it then. Easier to do something with. So there's that. Then there was this pattern. And there's the back. We'll do it this way. There's this pattern. And there's the back. There's this pattern, which I love. I didn't mean to hit the camera, sorry. And there's the back. There was this one in the back. And then this one. This one's gold foiled in the back. So I think out of 32 sheets, we used 8 or 9. So we did have fun with this collection. Because it was not pinkies and all that stuff that I'm not a fan of. So it's fun to make things your own. If you don't like something, you can always adapt it. And that's kind of what we were doing. Because we felt the same way about some of the bright pinks. We just were not crazy about. So, let's put all this away. And I'll show you the cards we made on day 2. Well, I made. She still has hers. So here's my wedding card I made for my nephew. These were the Paper Studio Hobby Lobby flowers. This sentiment is an Anna Griffin sentiment that I had in my stash that I took. So it's just plain and simple. And then I put congrats on the inside with those 2 little ringy things in there that I got from Hobby Lobby. This is an Anna congrats from another, I forget the name of the collection, but it's hers too. So it's simple, but I liked it. And then there's those little dewy drop things from Hobby Lobby. I stuck around the flowers too. So hopefully it won't get smushed on the plane. So I got to go to San Diego for that. So hopefully it won't get smushed. Then this was a birthday card I made for my bestie's son. And I made it out of the paper, so I put a piece of paper in there and put a border down the side so I could write something in it. So that one was done. This one I made for her hubby. Happy Birthday is from another collection of hers, die set from hers that she came out with years ago. I cut the middle out of one of those photo mats and put it around the edges. I didn't put anything on the inside yet. This was my Father's Day card I made for my dad. This little guy comes out. So what I'm going to do is put a gift card on the back of that. And it just shoves right back in there in this little pocket thing. And you can the slit's bigger than the pocket, so, than the tag, I mean, so it shifts around a little bit. Nothing on the inside. I made this one for my bestie's other son. Nothing on the inside. This is my dad's Father's Day card. No, this is his birthday card. The other one was Father's Day. This is birthday, I believe is what I did. Yes, this one says birthday. So I made this one. This was one of the classes. And it has this little book thingy here that I have tied together at the moment with this string. And I got to fix it since I pulled on it. I probably should have only put it through one, but I was just tying everything together. I don't have it decorated on the inside. I'm going to put a gift card in there for him. And then this little belly band. And then this goes back in this pocket. Dad was another one of those dies that we used from her. And then there's nothing on the inside. So that's another one. And then this is the one I didn't finish. And like I said, I don't remember why I didn't finish it. There was a reason for it. I just don't remember what the reason was. And it's upside down. It goes this way. Because it got little pockets over here. I think what it was, my pockets came apart and I had to re-glue them. And instead of waiting, I just went ahead and said I'd finish it at home. So I got to finish this one still. And here's some of the stuff I need to finish it with. So that was day 2 of classes. And we'll set this one to the side because I need to put it back together now. And then the last day, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even tell you. This collection was called Courage. The class was called Courage. The collection is called Jack, if you're looking for it. I did order an extra one of these off of her sale. Plus, I ordered another box, too, of the whole collection. And I'll give the dies to my niece. So she'll have it. She ordered some stuff with me. So we went in on some of the foil paper together so we can split it. And she bought a couple things of her own under my link. I didn't give her the link. It was all under my name, so she just paid me back for it. So, because you're not supposed to give the links out. So, I did not. She was with me when I did it. Okay, so this one was called Love for the day, and the collection is called Charlie. So, these were some funky, colors for me and her, and these were like really out of our comfort zone. So there's what we had left of that. The satin ribbon. We didn't use any of these. This is what we had left of the twine. Again, this was 2 people using this kit. If you're only using 1 person, you would have more left. There's my scraps. Here are the photo mats we had left. Yeah, like that one right there. No, neither one of those. No. Yeah, so some of these colors were just not us. So you can always use the front, though. So there's that. There's a blue one in here. Yeah, and then that. I guess the blue ones that look like this we used, because there was a blue one, too. There's the words. And she took a page of those, too. We didn't use any of those, but she took a page of those. This was the foil. This is that lavender one we used, and then the gold. So we bought a pack of this one. So me and her are going to take 6 of each color and swap them. So she bought one, I bought one, and we'll just swap the colors, and we'll both have it. And then these were the borders we had left. I love that one. So you do get a lot for your money. Obviously, it's enough to share with another person, which is good. And then, like I said, here's some of this paper. It's just like, man, yeah, this is foiled. This one wasn't bad. That one, no. No. Even the back wasn't the best. So, but you can always cover it up. Cut it out and cover it up. I love that side. And then here's this side. And this side, no. And then here's this. I'm not doing a very good job showing the paper. Sorry. This pinky one, no. This one I liked. Did not like this side. We used this side, but I think we covered it up, so it wasn't too bad. So that was the paper we had left in this class. Well, everything we had left in this class. Let me put this away. Like I said, last year, I had all the scraps everywhere, and I didn't take the stuff with me. I told her, I said, I should have brought my little storage things, and I could have just put the scraps in it when we were done as we were going along. So I had to sort through everything yesterday and grab the scraps. So I didn't make a big mess like I did last year when I was filming. This is not that I'm not making a big mess, because I'll make one anyway, but alright, so there's that. So then the cards we made, this was the first one. And I made mine a birthday. This one, we didn't do what she had. No, we did. I'm sorry, we did. We used the ribbon and put ribbon through the frame. Used the twine for the bow. We did use, this was the one that she had in the class that we made. So those were two we actually did the same. And then this was a third one. Mine, I kind of goofed on mine, but don't worry about that. So this is a third one. We actually followed examples in this class. There's what I have on the inside. And then this is one we just made on our own. She did something different, and I did this. So those were all the cards I made. Yes, over the weekend. Oh, nope, I lied. I took the garden collection with me to have extras in case we needed it. So I made this card for a birthday while I was there. The bloom came out of one of those collections that I just showed you. I didn't put anything on the inside yet. That's a birthday card. And then this is another birthday card. Nothing on the inside. This technique right here, I saw in a picture, so I don't know if she showed it during the classes or not, but I went ahead and did my own thing with it. So this kind of was an inspiration off of her in the project box. I think either that or it was in the card or in the classes, but I made my own thing here with that collection and made it a birthday card. So this wasn't too bad to make. So, and that is all now for the cards. So yes, and then I'll show the dies real quick when I realize what I did with them again. Here they are. Because I didn't show any of this stuff when I got it. Other people were showing it. Yeah, I just didn't. I'll watch them, but I don't like spoiling the surprises for people. Here's where, this was the border frames, border dies we had. And then this was one set, and it was called, it has Grace in the middle. I think she called this the ribbon set. This was the geometric set. Whoops. And it says Courage. And then this one is the lattice. And I have the word love covered up because I had some extra pieces in here. And then this was a tag or a frame set, and I had a tag in here and a couple of other little things. So, all in all, it was a success. Enjoyed it with her. Like I said, we don't do the craft room. We just do our own thing because we went to Hobby Lobby and we just take time to spend with each other. So, yeah. So this was kind of a long video for me. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you went, I hope you had a good time. They're fun. Like I said, it's expensive, but you get everything. You get all the dies you need, and then you get a ton of extra stuff too. Even sharing, I still have a lot of extras. So, yep. So, I'm going to end this video for now, and I guess I will catch y'all in the next one. Thank you for watching, and have a good rest of your evening.